Cadê? Como estamos? Entramos. Ainda não. Certo. Cadê? YouTube já tá online? Eita. Também tudo, menino. Cadê? Beleza. É, meus amigos, aí sim. Acho que do jeito que eu fiz vai ficar show. É, meus amigos, aí sim. Eita, ó o eco. Tudo certo. Aí, NA. Meu amigo. Deixa eu ver. Fala, meus lindos. Puta que pariu. Ah, mas o YouTube é uma graça. Configurei a live todinha, coloquei tudo aqui pra ficar direito. E aí o que acontece? Ele cria uma outra do jeito que ele quer. É, meu amigo. É isso aí. É, grito no cuidadaria, né? Que chama. Aí tem eu que ficar aqui agora que eu já abri a live. Eu tenho que terminar de editar a live zoada que ele abre, que não era o que eu queria fazer. É isso aí. Deixa eu ver, tudo certo. Pronto, mudou. Beleza. Atualizou o jogo, título, descrição. Acho que tá tudo certo agora. Pronto, né? Vamos abrir o jogo. Deixa eu mandar a live pro povo, né? Não adianta nada a gente começar a live e não avisar o povo que começou. Aqui. Vamos ver. Consegui abrir agora ela no... direitinho aqui no... né? Desaprendi até a falar agora. No painel. Show. Aqui, agora sim. Pronto, deixa eu abrir aqui o chat direito. tô com o chat da Twitch aqui. Abriu do YouTube. Terorel. Eita. Ó o eco. Caralho, meu cara chega só pra... É com eco, é os caralho. Isso aí, meu amigo.
Pera aí. Quer ver, olha. Fala aí alguma coisa.
Alguma coisa. Agora sim.
Agora?
Agora sim. Agora, meu amigo. Sim.
Eu não vou ficar na chamada não, vou só pra me dizer aqui. Pera aí.
É isso aí.
Só pra me dizer que o final é muito bom. Mas não sei se você vai gostar. Tá ligado?
É isso aí. Cada um com seu cada um.
Mas eu queria dizer que vai ter uma escolha que vai ter que fazer, que é...
Mas aí tu cala tua boca, né?
Deixa eu falar. Se tu vai jogar o jogo ruim da Riot depois ou se tu vai fechar a live. Aí
O jogo
tem que
ruim,
escolher.
o cara, mano, doido pra jogar, mano. Tu devia,
Macho,
mano, era ter
existe
vergonha na tua bunda, mas dizer um negócio desse.
Existe um negócio chamado vergonha na cara. Tu devia ter antes de jogar esse jogo da Riot aí.
Caralho, mas me respeita a minha cara, cara.
Engraçado, né, mano?
Engraçado é teu rabo.
Só porque a Hi-Res fez um jogo merda copiado de Paladins, aí tu ficava reclamando que o jogo era assim assado. Mas aí
Eu
quando a
reclamava
Riot
que eu
faz
sempre
o
joguei o
joguinho
Paladins felizão.
feliz, não
Feliz.
podia morrer uma vez. Não podia morrer
mas
uma
aí,
vez.
mas aí isso não quer dizer que eu não posso reclamar. Mas eu jogava o
Meu
jogo.
amigo. Caralho, saudade. Não, mas ó, falando sério assim, bem maneiro, bem interessante. Bem genérico, mas bem legal.
De
É
genérico,
porque, macho,
caralho, mano. É porque
não,
tu
vou
não
te falar
jogou,
aqui,
mano.
mas os bonecos são sem carisma, mano. Isso é chato, mano. Você jogar um jogo, parece que. Macho, é
Macho,
totalmente
não,
diferente.
sabe qual é o teu problema?
Eu estou
Tu tá
falando, eu estou
querendo
falando,
carisma
eu
nos
estou falando.
bonecos como se o jogo fosse um Paladins ou um Overwatch, o que não é, mano. Os bonecos eles estão ali, mas é igual o boneco do CS, mano.
Sabe qual é um jogo que não é Paladins, não é Overwatch e tem carisma? É um jogo chamado Apex Legends.
Que é outra história também, não é um jogo tático igual o.
É outra história. Apex Legends não é tático.
Igual
Caralho, aí.
CS e coisa
Agora eu
não,
vou
mano.
sair. Não, agora eu vou sair.
Manel, o jogo tem shield,
Não, eu vou
o
sair.
jogo
Não,
tem. Caralho, Manel. Acaba,
eu
o
vou
jogo
ligar
não é
aqui pra
tático a
Twitch
partir do
aqui pra
momento que
falar
você não
pra.
morre com
Eu
um
vou
simples
ligar
tiro.
aqui. Eu vou ligar.
Não, meu amigo.
Eu vou ligar aqui. Eu
Não,
vou
eu vou
ligar
te
aqui pra
mutar aqui
Twitch.
na live, peraí, mutei.
Vou ligar aqui pra Twitch pra te banir por 7 dias porque tu falou que
Tu devia ter vergonha na
Apex
cara, mano.
Legends não
Macho.
é tático. Ninguém tem culpa se tu não usa tática em nenhum jogo, não, mano.
É, meu amigo, eu tô pesquisando aqui Apex Legend tático e a única coisa que aparece é Fortnite e Overwatch. As comparações são com esses jogos. Então acaba daí.
Esse teu refutado aí é o mesmo refutado do Giovanni de dizer
Não
que
é, macho.
Batman é
Caralho, mano.
Metroidvania. É o mesmo refutado
Ah.
do Giovanni dizer que Batman, vou botar Batman Metroidvania. Não está aqui. Olha, está aqui. Que diabo de refutado é esse?
E eu vou abrir meu jogo aqui, mas eu vou jogar e pau no teu cu, mas que caralho, mano.
Isso.
Devia ter a vergonha de tá dizendo o que tu tá dizendo aí, mano.
Devia ter vergonha era turma que pegar com as coisas que eu falo.
Você devia ter a vergonha de ser quem você é.
Sabe que é verdade. Você sabe que é verdade, ficou calado. Tá difícil aí abrir o jogo?
Já abri meu chapa. E já
Pois
tá na cena do ao vivo aí.
Todos vocês aí que estão assistindo o Felipe fazendo escolhas erradas com o jogo dele, eu vou deixar vocês com isso, né?
Caralho, vai tomar no cu, mano. E vamos lá, finalizar esse jogo, né? Aqui, certo. Última live de The Wolf Among Us 1. Jogão. Mas sim. Ah tá. Episódio 5, o choro do lobo. Eita. Ô, loadzinho demorado esses loadings.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Eita. O bug.
Not if I can avoid it.
Cara, isso foi triste, ó, mano.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Exatamente.
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Vou não, parceiro.
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Tiro de bala de prata.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
É, meu chapa, quase morri.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
É, se fosse fácil.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
E aí eu sentei e fumei. Eu sentei e fumei, é muito bom. Ah, mas muito bom. The Wolf Among Us. Belo de um jogo.
You've come a long way.
É,
You must be tired.
tô mesmo. Só tem escroto nessa cidade.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Ih, rapaz, o cara tá com um revólver com a bala de prata aí, doido pra atirar em mim.
Please,
Levou-lhe uma
Sheriff,
surra.
relax for a moment, will you?
Agora relaxa, o cara com um revólver aí, doido pra atirar em mim.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating.
Porra.
So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Fica quieta, bicho
Well,
feio.
Sheriff, For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some
Refutado.
allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps? Hmm?
É, aí... Falei
I
besteira,
thought
né?
not, but that's okay. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah,
Eita.
right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down, now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
Mulher ali.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can
Discute
have
termos.
Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you? I told you.
Mas tá difícil as escolhas que eu tenho que fazer
This could
aqui.
have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ih, rapaz, lá vem a Kendra.
Did I miss anything good?
Ixi, essa mulher, mano.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ih, rapaz. Aí, NA, tempo de resposta.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Toma, trouxa. Eita porra.
Oh God. This way.
Ei, dorme aí. O cara, mas ele vai dar um tiro em mim. Ou não. Tenso, tenso.
Come on, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Corre, Berg. Tá porra, o bicho é brabo. Ele sumiu. Ei. Os gritos. Passou. Boo!
Fuck! What was that?
Era o que foi? Era o carro dele, eu não me toquei.
Take him off!
I can't.
Eita.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Rapaz.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Filha da puta.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it!
Vai, homem. Roubar uma roupa primeiro ali. Que coincidentemente é igualzinha a roupa que eu tava, rapaz.
Holy shit.
Esse aí vai morrer.
come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Don't worry.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault.
É, meu amigo, life is age.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the
Eu não
reason
comprei
they're
muito
dead.
essa ideia de que foi ele
Look,
que
I
matou
know he
mesmo,
made
não,
a
mas
few
sei lá.
mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls
So
are
it's
like...
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Yeah.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
É, foi ele mesmo então.
Because it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith.
Meu amigo
It
sai
won't free
preso.
your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just
É.
come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
Olha só,
George is the
deve ser
bad
tão
guy.
fácil de
It's all
culpar
his
por ter
fucking
matado duas
fault.
mulheres. Porra. O cara também, mano.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing.
Conecta que o gol e aí, beleza, beleza, meu chapa. Diga lá. E você
You
manda.
remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Tanto que botou uma navalha
Nobody
no
was
pescoço
supposed to
delas.
die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking stuff.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Mais fez, né?
Vivian,
Foda.
wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Eita!
Don't. Vivian.
Caralho, viado.
Fuck. No,
A mulher se matou.
Why'd you have to do that,
Caralho,
Vivian?
maluco.
Vivian. Shit.
Just... Jesus.
Ah, as outras estão livres agora então, né?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
O Messi matou de desgosto. E aí ele vai morrer agora também, porque... Ele já tá na merda.
Get up.
O cara tá com o bucho aberto, homem.
Don't think so.
O cara tá com o bucho aberto, mano. E o cara, olha aí, mano, o maluco dizendo se levanta.
I'm gonna die here.
Ah, mas caralho.
Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Ah, mas eu não queria matar ninguém não, eu ia só levar preso.
Alright. For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river. Alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Opa.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Show.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first?
Eu só te
Rip my
prender
limbs
mesmo,
off
né?
one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Não vou matar
I
ninguém
know
não.
what I did.
Morre aí. Se fode aí, matou a mulher tudinha. Pau no cu desse, fode aí.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Morre aí, trouxa.
I'll send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you!
Pau no cu desse.
Piece of shit.
Aí é. Primeiro ele deu informação e disse onde é que a gente vai achar o maluco, né? Shepherd Metalworks. Hein? Que a gente estudou na Willard. Ok. Ok, pode olhar aqui o carro.
Still warm. He's here.
Chegaram agora. Quem mais? Não tem mais nada pra cá, nem pra cima. Entremos.
Of course.
Abre a porta, mariquinha. Essa caixa aqui com o símbolo dele. The best safety device is a careful worker. Também não é assim não, né? Eita! Esse motion sensor aí. E magicamente a porta se fecha atrás de mim.
Big Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.
Oxi. Aqui não dá pra subir.
You used to be something.
Que é isso? Cheio de retrato meu. Me viram falando com a mulher. Aqui é na rua, achei que era no consultório. No consultório, no escritório. Que isso, rapaz. Faith Bigger com a Nerissa.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Na roda de tortura. Ferramentas na mesa, balas de prata, eita.
Silver.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Eita.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure we'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing.
Por quê? Ah, achei que era um negócio garantido.
Punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Deu um tiro em mim quando eu tava de costa, aí vem falar de negócio, de coisa. Olha o sentido da aranha. É um ninja. Vai, homem. Então tá, né? Vai, mano, caralho. Então tá, né?
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Ó o bicho vindo. Choque de monstro. Ih, errei. O Among Us é assim mesmo. Solta, rapaz. Toma. Bonitona. Ih, rapaz, a mulher veio um monte de mulher agora. Ih, rapaz. Ai. Ei. Toma. Ih, rapaz. Matar o homem. Carai, cuzão. Ah, o maluco virou um lobão mesmo. Porra. Brabo. Ah, não para mais não. Cara, a mulher só se multiplicando em vida. Eita! Caralho, muito bom, mano. Quebra tudo. Aí é, agora tu corre. Eita. Ai. Faleceu. Esse lobo aí com um rugido desse aí. Pô, ele podia ter só dado um uivo, né, maluco? Brabo demais. É, meu amigo, tá o outro. Cadê o safado?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6.
Tenta a sorte aí.
Miss next time.
Eita.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Né?
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
Só mandou matar.
You know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders two of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
E também sei quem foi que matou.
Georgie.
É. Ele morreu.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
Né?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
E se ele continuar nesse papo, eu levo ele pra Branca de Neve lá.
Shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Não, aí também quer graça, né?
Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Vou dar um soco nele pra ele deixar de ser besta. Chaqueta aí, cara de tabaco.
You're under arrest.
Pra deixar de ser
Given a
besta.
trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Nice.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Mas muito bom.
Are you okay?
Olha
It's
meu
been
estado.
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
É porque tu não viu o que tava acontecendo lá.
Back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone?
Ela vai querer dar
Can I have
julgamento
your
justo.
attention?
Eu tô vendo já. Ele vai
Thank you
começar a
all
falar,
for
todo mundo
coming
vai
here
começar a
on
concordar
such
com
short
ele.
notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Morreu.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
Falecido.
Believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and
entendi.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily.
No.
So you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Ai, não solte o homem,
You
não.
have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Ele vai mudar a mente de
He was
todo
a
mundo.
total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
Georgie's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover-up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity.
Não.
I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Né?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
Não foi isso,
Do
não.
anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help.
É.
I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions,
Não, não.
as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice.
I
Do you
see.
really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless,
Sabia que ele ia puxar essa
sniveling on
carta.
street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Lookout. O cara.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With
Nem
nowhere
tinha
else
visto que
to
essa mulher
turn,
tava
she
aqui.
came to me for help. And what did I do
Quando foi
for
que ela
you?
chegou?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being
Eita.
too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
This.
They're right.
É isso aí, parceiro.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
É. É isso aí, galera. Tem gente que eu nem vi que tava aqui no começo, mas que porra é essa?
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would...
Joga ele no poço, ninguém vai ver.
Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Me.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
O prefeito era outro.
Right. Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Teu cu.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Tu.
Who was there while
Ficou dando
they
dinheiro pra eles, endividando
idly
eles.
in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me,
Tava tudo indo tão
who
bem.
will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Salva o dia, moça.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
É isso aí, cala a boca,
You
pau no cu.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found
yeah.
Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
Ela se
Did
matou.
he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to
Mas a ideia é o
He
caralho,
ordered
pelo
them
menos é
dead.
pequeno.
This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
É isso aí.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of
Too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen
Tropeça e cai
up!
por cima dele pra ele cair no poço.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a
What do you
Ah,
think
mas ela é
this is?
perfeita na
Everyone, calm
juíza.
down.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor.
But
so
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby? What
Eita.
about him? He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
Eita.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Eu quero bater nele e depois jogar. E depois jogar ele na parada.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Ah, mas
He has
vontade de
to
fazer
die.
isso
Lock him
aqui,
Just fucking
mano.
get rid of him.
Not this way.
Eita! Meu Deus do céu, Berg.
There you are.
Joga ele, joga ele, joga ele.
You all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
Teu cu.
No, I won't.
É isso aí. Pau no cu do mundo.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Cheio dos plot twist. Cidade tá comigo, cidade tá com ele, cidade tá comigo, cidade tá com ele. O homem vai dormir que tá cansado. O cara não para de fumar, mano.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Cara, vai mandar todo mundo pra... Os caras tudo pra fazenda mesmo.
This
Aí é
fucking
troll.
mine.
Moça, você pode tirar a fita já. Agora não tá reclamando mais.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Sim, mano, te acalma aí. O cara,
Good morning,
mano.
Miss White.
You're late.
O cara, mano.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Pouco, bebão. Yellow Brick Road House.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Dos besouros dele.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard
Não sei.
ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Valeu, falou.
Hey, Bigby, where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Não tinha nem resposta boa, mano.
Saying goodbye?
Nerissa, minha amiga. Vai-se embora também?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Costume?
I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to, It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Diga lá.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We're gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Não sei nem o que dizer.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Rapaz.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Eita porra. Teve uma galera que não recebeu. É, meu amigo. E é isso? Estatística, você mentiu pra ele. Você prometeu que não contaria para a fera. Impressionou com as habilidades de detetive. Ei, foda-se. Barba Azul, você usou táticas similares de interrogatórios. Paulinho, lhe deu um drink. Ajudou ele a escapar da fazenda. Tô não só te ouvindo, como tô me ouvindo também.
Droga, macho. Pronto, agora. E agora?
Deixa eu ver. Oi, 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 oi. Agora tá de boa.
E aí, o que tu achou?
Pera aí que eu tô vendo as últimas estatísticas aqui. Roubo. Levou ela com você pro Trip Trap. Esperar por... Você escolheu esperar. Muito bom. Aceitou o besouro de presente. Bateu nele no interrogatório. Ficou ao lado dele quando a Branca de Neve quis mandar ele pra fazenda. Escolheu bater nele com a garrafa. Escolheu queimar ele com cigarro. E prender ele no Trip Trap. Deixa eu ver agora o que é só os créditos. É, só os créditos. Eu não vou deixar passar, porque da última vez que eu tentei deixar passar os créditos de um jogo, o vídeo foi bloqueado no mundo todinho. Aí eu quase não consigo fazer o vídeo voltar, que foi o último vídeo do Spec Ops.
Eu sei qual é do Spec Ops.
Mas foi umas 2 semanas, mano, tentando fazer esse vídeo voltar, mano. Um saco.
Mas e aí, o que tu achou?
Rapaz, eu curti, eu só não entendi direito o final quando perguntou se eu queria ir atrás dela ou não. Aquelas falas tudo eu não entendi no final.
Tu quer que eu te explique ou tu vai querer esperar pra jogar o 2?
Eu não sei, se for interferir demais na história do 2, eu não vou querer saber não, mas se...
Jogo 2?
Ah, então pau no teu cu, explica aí, mano. O cara, mano.
Tem uma teoria que é quase certeza. Que a Faith já tava morta. Tá ligado?
Prossiga.
E aí ela que foi atrás do lenhador pra poder dar toda a treta pra poder, tá entendendo?
Ah, então ela tava num glamour, se fingiu da Faith e foi lá no lenhador. É isso, tá dizendo?
Foi chamar a atenção, entendeu?
É igual que ela disse que tentou chamar a Minha. Só que ela foi fazer com ele no começo pra poder... Era parte do plano dela. Não, eu tô dizendo, era parte do plano dela.
Sim, ela queria chamar a atenção do lobo de todo jeito. Entendeu?
Uhum. Continua, mano.
É isso.
Tomar no cu, mano. E o final, mano. Eu quero saber do final, mano.
É isso, mano. Aí tu escolhe. Tu vai atrás dela ou tu fica...
Ah, mas esse é atrás dela, é atrás dela, tipo, dar uns pega nela, é isso?
Não, tipo assim, que porra foi essa? Ou então, não ir e fumar seu cigarro e deixar pra lá.
Pode crer.
Quando eu finalizei, eu deixei pra lá. Falei, vai se fuder também essa porra.
E mais tarde eu vou
Já
estar
rebolei
pesquisando isso na internet.
Mano, com certeza 3 horas da manhã. Por que o homem torto tinha um olho escorrido?
Não é, mano. Vou fechar o jogo aqui. Apareceu no game chat da Twitch.
Quando eu fiz, mano, eu fiz tudo assim, mano. Eu fui fazendo as coisas. Primeira vez que eu joguei, eu fui fazendo as coisas, eu fui me arrependendo depois, tá ligado? Mandei todo mundo pra fazenda. Atrapalhei a vida da Bela, tá ligado? Matei um dos irmãos.
Pode crer, mano. Mas depois eu vou, sei lá, depois eu vou rejogar essa merda aqui fazendo tudo de errado, mano. Fazendo tudo merda, tá ligado?
É porque assim, não tem errado, né?
Pois
não
é.
Não tem errado, tem errado, né?
Tem o jeito que tu tá jogando, né, mancha? Não é errado, é o jeito que tu conta a história.
Tem um jeito cuzão e o jeito de boas, tá entendendo? Aí o teu foi o de boas, tipo assim, tem o super cuzão e o cuzão. Aí tem o de boas e o super de boas. Tu foi só o de boas. Queimou um cigarro no braço do cara, mano.
Que aí mesmo, macho, até aquele ponto ele tava escondendo muita história, mano.
Macho, ele é um cara, ele é um dos personagens que no começo você tem raiva e depois dá pena dele.
Quando tu falou aquilo, mano, eu achei que tava falando do Barba Azul, mano. Achei que a gente ia ver uma história dele, mas não sei o que.
O Barba Azul, a história dele é boa no... Ele é um cuzão no quadrinho.
É isso aí.
Tu pensava que ia rolar alguma coisa entre a Branca de Neve, era? Com a Branca de Neve?
Mas eu até achava, mano, porque passou o jogo todo dando uns hints, tá ligado? Aí eu ficava,
É porque, macho, esse filme, olha. Esse jogo ele é antes do HQ, então eles não podiam mexer em nada, né? No estabelecimento do HQ. Aí eles fizeram só, tá ligado?
Aham.
Tu gostou da batalha contra a Blood Mary?
Achei bem maneiro. Ele virou o
Pois é, mas eu tenho um defeito pra essa. Eu tenho um defeito pra essa luta, que é o fato dele não ter uivado. Era pra ele ter uivado, não.
Pois é, mano, foi o que eu falei, mano. Ele deu um rugido ali, não fez nem sentido, mano. Era pra ele uivar.
Mas é bem legal isso. Pelo tipo de jogo, né, mas é bem legal.
Pelo tipo de jogo, só me causou um problema com o gameplay. Porque o tempo de reação era muito rápido e o jogo todo veio me mostrando, tá ligado? O jogo todo veio numa pegada, era bem lento, a reação pra fazer as paradas. Aí no final ali, do nada ele tava aceleradaço ali, tendo que clicar voado nas coisas. Aí é foda.
Mas é bem legal, o quadrinho é bem legal, assim. O ruim é que tu não tem costume de ler, né, mano?
Mas aí eu dou um jeito, eu procuro, vejo alguma coisa. Tu manja qual que é a pegada do 2? É continuando algum quadrinho ou é continuando o jogo direto?
Cara, eu não sei. Eu sei que lançou e eu nem sabia que ia lançar.
Pois é, no final ali apareceu lá, continuando os quadrinhos. Achei bem maneiro.
Eu nem sabia. Nem sabia que ia ter 2. Não, assim, na verdade ia ter 2. Que foi um sucesso, né, e tal.
Aham.
Só que aí a Telltale faliu e aí, de repente, do nada, eu recebo a notícia que tem um 2, eu vá.
Pois é. Os jogos da Telltale é tudo nessa pegada assim, tô assistindo um filmezinho e clicando nas respostas?
Mas tem uns bons e outros ruins. Por exemplo, Game of Thrones é horrível.
Eu sei que a galera fala muito do aquele zumbi Walking Dead, isso.
É, bem legal do The
Eu
Walking Dead.
vejo legal gente falando da meninazinha lá, eu sei até o nome dela, mas eu esqueci agora, tanto que eu já ouvi falar desse jogo.
Eu joguei o primeiro episódio da primeira temporada do The Walking Dead.
Mas cada episódio é um jogo completo ou é só que nesse aqui, cada episódio é um episódio desse jogo?
É isso.
É o que, mano? Cortou aí?
É que nem esse daí.
Ah, pode crer.
O Batman também é bem legal.
Batman.
Agora, sim,
tem um Batman, né, deles, pode crer.
Agora sim, o Batman é aquela coisa, né? É o Batman.
Pois é, o único jogo deles que eu tenho aqui é o... Esse aqui, The Wolf.
Se aparecer de novo, se aparecer mais de graça, tu joga, mano. Bem legal, mano. Batman é bem maneiro.
Eu quero jogar depois, mas com o Viviane esse World War Z, mas a gente baixou o jogo e nunca nem testou, mano.
É porque é aquela coisa, né, mano? A gente é todo uns bundão.
Mas eu vou jogar Amnésia depois, qualquer dia, ó, mano.
É muito bom, a Amnésia é muito bom, mas tem que jogar naquele esquema, tudo escuro.
É, apagar tudo aqui.
Tem que botar tua mãe pra dormir. Bota tua mãe pra jogar, mano.
É doido, é, mano?
Faz live da tua mãe jogando The Sims.
É, eu vou fazer. Relaxa aí. Eu vou fazer agora, pera aí, vou abrir aqui, pera aí.
Tu vai agora o Valorão, né?
É, eu acho que eu vou jogar aí, sei lá, 1 hora e meia de Valorão. E aí depois eu fico jogando off mesmo.
Beleza. Falou, meu truta.
Valeu, mano.
Pra quem ficou na live até agora e vai assistir um jogo bosta. Falou, galera.
Bom, galera, é isso aí. Eu vou encerrar a live aqui. Eita. Eu vou encerrar a live aqui. E aí daqui a uns 10, 15 minutos eu abro só na Twitch. Não vou ficar pelo YouTube, mas eu abro na Twitch. Ou talvez eu abra no YouTube também, eu vou ver. Mas eu abro live de jogando Valorant, tá? Lembrando que na Twitch a minha conta tá habilitada, a gente tá dropando aqui pro jogo, tá? Então é automático, mas quem quiser aparecer por lá e tentar pegar um aqui pra jogar com a gente, é só colar lá na live, tá certo? Você dá aí uns 10, 15 minutos e abre lá no canal da Twitch, que vai estar tudo lá. Vou até mandar no chat aqui do YouTube, que aí vocês já sabem qual é, tá certo? twitch.tv/canal. Ih, não tá digitando? Pronto. twitch.tv/canal, já sei. É o link da nossa Twitch. Tá certo, galera? Então é isso aí. Muito obrigado a você que assistiu até aqui, que acompanhou aí nossa saga do The Wolf Among Us. Um dia eu jogo 2, né? Quando eu arrumar o segundo jogo. E é isso aí. Amanhã a gente continua com Dead Cells. E é isso. Muito obrigado e até a próxima. Valeu, galera.